自分がさ、初めてデモ版遊んだ時のジョークが現実になる可能性あるんだけど、兄上、あなたは弱かった。あなたこそがフェニックスのドミナントとなるべきだったみたいななんか展開が。ダルメキアだっけこいつは。ダルメキアです。あー、ベネディクトの頭入ってそう。コッパ君、君ベネディクタに遊ばれてただけだって知らないの？割と合ってるそうなの。ネタバレは禁止ですよ。ベネ、ゆっくりしていて、ひでえこと言ってる。ゆっくりしていってゆっくりベネディクトができてしまった。開会まんじゅうこっちがなっちゃうの？あともしかして割と合ってるっていうのは自分が適当に言った展開の話じゃなくてベネディクトの生首が入ってるっていう話かな。だったら別にネタバレじゃないんで全然それは良かったんですけども。召喚獣イフリートの力、イフリートのアビリティはフェニックスに装備して使うことができる。リミットブレイク、これはねあんまいらないですね。ね、ゲージ消費がきついので。
I promised the mayor I'd talk to him again about Lady Hannah amongst other things. Though she may be loath to leave, I can't help thinking she'd be safer with Sid too.
All right, we should arrange an introduction then.
何？クライブの周囲を高速回転させ、火球が敵に触れることで攻撃し、また敵に攻撃された際はダメージを無効化する。それなんかインチキくせ。おお。リミットブレイクの強化は？能力上昇の詳細、攻撃動作変化、魔法が2発に変化、チャージショット、マジックバースト、並びにプレシジュシャ、アビリティの威力 1.1 倍、HP 回復、防御力 1.1 倍、リアクション取らない、リミットブレイク、攻撃を受けてもしない。攻撃受けても死なないんだ。それは知らなかった。で、強化とマスター化でリミットブレイクゲージの増加があるわけと。なるほどね。で、この2つなんだけど、使い道見出せないんだが。このゲーム、スロットが限られてて、フェニックスアビリティの方が使えると思うんだ。このイグニッションとかだってボス相手に使ったら絶対スーパーアーマーで殴られるだけじゃん。どのみち次の標的はクップカ君だということが分かったので、次クップカのあれが使えるようになるんで、それ向けにポイント貯めとくのもありじゃないかな。みんなあの人のことフーガって言ってるけど、フーガじゃねえ、フーゴって言ってる。自分はクップカ君って言ってます。
Nothing good, I'll wager. Come on.
やばい。村国家に滅ぼされてそう。日本語って難しいよね。あ、どっち？まとう方？まあ、どっちにしろ。誰めきやと思うか。チクチクしてる。お前ら、あ、ザンブレイクだった。ちょっと一緒にちょっと空中かっこよく勝ちたいんだがな。味方の魔法助かるわ。上空のやつ届かないんでね、攻撃が。いや、届くんだけど、技をちゃんと使えば。技ちゃんと使うの難しいじゃん、このゲーム。硬いなあいつ。なんだあんだ。今のルックスガンビット発動しなかった？マジか。発動しない。射程短っ、この技。本当にガルーダで引っ張ればいい。そうなんですよ。ガルーダに切り替えるの忘れちゃう。なんだあやんた。おお、ボスか。やってやろうじゃないか。こっちを何すごっ。パリしたいな。もうちょい技ちゃんと見て戦うべきだよな。よし。 タイミングずれた。もう辛いわ。なんか釈然としねえ。釈然として、もうちょい頑張ろう。パリは何フレぐらいあると思いますか？これさっぱりわかんないです。敵の攻撃によると思う。自分のイメージとしては、武器を振ってる途中の敵の体に当てるといいぐらいのイメージで、かつ武器を振っている序盤の方というか、この武器振りの前半だと調子いいみたいな、そんくらいのイメージなんですけども、まあ攻撃によって違っちゃうので。ごめんね。ザンブレクが竜騎士がいるところね。クッカが所属してるのはザンブレク。
Too late! Gav! Clive! Acting on the orders of the Duchess, eh? We knew East Pool was harbouring bearers. Thought they were safe enough hidden up here, but someone must have let slip. If they'd have only come to us sooner, none of this would have had to happen. Fuck!
My mother always did despise bearers. The way father embraced them when the other nations spat on them as slaves. The way an accident of birth gave them a power that others lacked.
But why kill everyone? They meant no harm. They just wanted to be free.
This world judges that a crime punishable by death. Which is why we're going to change it. Gav, we want to help.
お、指導の志を継ぐというか、継ぐっていうか賛同する？
But it can wait.
In that case, we should head back and tell Sid you've had a change of heart. He was always on it yet to join us.
All right.
And we'd best be quick. Last I heard he was planning another excursion.
What about the villagers?
Aye. Can I leave yous lot to take care of things here?
Of course. We'll make sure they get a proper burial.
Thank you. All of you.
When you're ready then.
Now, rats, lead me to your nest. Lord Kupka has a message for your leader. If only he knew where to send it.
おし、一旦帰還して、その後ね、ちょっと情報整理しないと脳みそが追いつかない。アクティブタイムロアがあるのにアクティブタイムじゃないロアがないのかこのゲーム。春っぽじいちゃん、あのおじちゃんに話しかけりゃいいの？ リリース前のイベントでなんか言及されてた記憶はちょっとあるんだけど。
Yours is not a familiar face. Are you new to the hideaway, perchance?
You could say that.
Well then, allow me to welcome you. I am Harpocrates II Hyperboreus.
That's,
Quite a mouthful, I know. Which is why everyone here has taken to calling me simply Tomes, on account of the company I keep. And what varied company. I'm a collector, you see. Not of bijou and baubles, but of stories. The history and culture of these isles have ever been a source of endless fascination to me. But alas, my days of wandering the realm in search of new tales are far behind me. And so I've taken to sharing that which I've gathered with all who might listen. Perhaps you would care to listen. I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before. I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them. I have quite the find for you today.
Oh.
What subject shall we consider today?
まだ一回も会ってなかった。フーゴじゃなくて、クッパン。ダルメキア共和国。ダルメキア、ちょっと待ってね。ちょっと待って。ザンブレク。ザンブレク、竜騎士。ダルメキア、国家。ザンブレクとダルメキアって文字数が一緒なんで混じっちゃうんですよ。オールド、ゆっくりベネディクタ。
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given.
もうやめて、海外の処理能力はゼロよ。やばい。
But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant, Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness and in turn salvation can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice.
クライブ君、数日のうちにえらく悟ったじゃないか。水の量が予想より多かった。え？こいつら馬小屋の中でやったな。
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
ドミナント3人揃ってるよ、ここ。やば。
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital.
ザンブレク、ダルメキア。ザンブレク、ダルメキア。ザンブレク、ダル、オッケー、オッケー、オッケー。ザンブレク。ザンブレク。
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, we will be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Your Radiance?
If it is fertile land the Empire requires, we need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we are sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, you lock horns with an enemy from across the sea,
やられたのか。
sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their
ウォール
thousands.
ドって
The Empire bleeds.
暫定剣と戦ったやつだね。
Prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy
Odin.
yourselves leaders of men. Sanbreck is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot.
クリスタル自治領。マザークリスタルドレイクテイルを擁し。あ、クリスタルの名前基本ドレイクなんちゃらって感じなのかな。で、クリスタル自治領は不可侵領域なんだけど、そこを攻めてしまおうかということを言ってるわけね、こいつら。ベレネッセン、ここのムービーシーン神だったよな。あれ素晴らしかった。素晴らしかった。
In a war of conquest?
That is exactly what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion. This is the will of great Grieger.
There will be uproar. Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry. But how much will that cost? And what of our legions? Shall we raise the furs?
Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do. Where is my son?
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Author. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wound. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
I must have misheard. You mean to tell me that the mother crystals are the reason the world is dying? Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals we look to for their so-called blessing. All right, listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mined from the mother crystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the mother crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind? Well, I can't know everything.
OK、流れが分かった。
We are taught that the mother crystals are divine.
トレーラーとかで
Their ether a gift from the heavens.
なんかマザークリスタルから力吸ってるみたいな人がいたし、
Nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is
そいつらがマザークリスタルを経由して黒い土地を広めているという。
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
The higher-ups? The gods themselves?
So now you want to do something about the
マザークリスタル経由で力を吸っているのはドミナントだという説を推したい。
We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm.
次の作戦でシド死にます。多
And
分
we can't very well
予
set
想。
our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose. So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one, what say you? Are you with me?
マーケティングで言われていた通りですね。これはクリスタルの加護をパリーする物語。
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
You could have just said aye. But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
誰かポーション、私の HP はゼロよ。今クリスタルの発言か？クリスタルにポーションかけたら何が起きるんだろう。
What have I got myself into? I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
Well, 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 someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then?
Drake said is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
召喚獣3人で戦ったらごっついことになるよな。
I don't know if I can. still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
いけるいける。
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days. You two behave now.
ジルも強いですね。クライブちょっと意識してるけど、ジルは1ミリも気にかけた様子もなく、ずんずん行きますんで。ここが首都か。お。回避押したと思ったんだけどな。押すのが似合わないのつらい。あってそろそろ来るだろうと思ってたんだ。グリフィンブライなんてクライブのアビリティバーニングブレードのダメージが 7% と来たぜ。
The soldiers used to speak of a brothel, but that was north of the checkpoint.
さあ
I hope the dame has friends in the south.
この下りだとマダムはとびっきりの美人かまあやべえやつのどっちかですね。
A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
You're the dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but why would you?
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital.
ジルの奴隷っていう体でいけばいけそうな気はするけど、なんか無理なんでしょうね。
Unless.
Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do.
おっと、クライブ君の低層が怪しいぞ。
But I shall expect a favor in return.
ジルが怒るぞ。
Wait, what?
You say these are all from down there?
Are you gonna buy something or not?
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the
Recording start.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up. Another fucking branded. Oh, you're lucky you're with the dame. Get out of my sight, filth.
ここ翻訳でニュアンス抜かれてたけど、門番のおっちゃんがそいつをあんまりこき使うなよって言って、そしたらマダムがそれはあなた次第じゃないって。
They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
If anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
クライブが美味しくいただけれる、いただかれるのが始まるぞ。
You look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
ミツバチの館へようこそ。踊っていかないかい。
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
クライブも女装をする。
What is it you'd have me do?
扉開けたら赤いドレスのエアリスが出てくるんで。
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I've begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. No, I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this. Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
さあ、テキパキやろう。でっかいストーリーイベントがあると、その直後に必ずお使いが入るんですよ、このゲームなんでか。
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the
ジルに任せたりっていうことになるのか
There
な。
is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
さあ、遠いぞ。どこだぞ。すごい広がってきたな、このエリア。開発が言ってた、オープンフィールドがいくつかあるっていう話は、これのことか。上手くなりたいのだ。そうなのだ。新井さんは上手くなりたいのだ。いや、新井さんじゃないが。ずんだもんなのだ。ずんだもんだったのか。こっちは新井さんだったのだ。
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon.
貴様じゃなかった。こっちか。
Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarreling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a branded than help him. And that's even with
新井さんとずんだもんの特別対談が。
Understood.
新井さんとずんだもんの特別対談なのだ。司会進行はハム太郎が担当するのだ。
What's this? A branded? Where'd
call for a constable? I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the dame. Perhaps you've heard of her. Why, of course I am.
気がちっせ
The good lady's servant.
え。うぜそうな対話なのだ。
Requires of me. Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago.
そんなことはないのだ。
A soldier with a scar over his eye. Yes, that's right.
マダムとしっぽりやってくるのだ。
Which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one. But old though it was, an antique, it most certainly wasn't, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster,
思い出の櫛を奪って、それを打って、新しい櫛を買う。やばいな。
Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound. My thanks. Not at all. I would do anything for the Dame. Anything. Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. I mean, most helpful.
遺跡。結局画質優先の方が FPS 安定性自体はあるからな。自分は FPS 安定しなくても戦闘中だけでも60安定してくれるので、おお、ガウジが伸びる。ああ、娼婦の方もやられちゃったのか。
A man and a woman. Well, the wolves have been busy, but the blood is long dry.
くし。悲しいな。
Tatian.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to see every night. You said her name was Tatian.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Yeah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to more for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the Dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatian is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
I need to tell Isabel.
画質優先だとモーションブラーきつくなります。アップデーハイを。モーションブラー調節させてほしいな。画質優先モードだと FPS 下がるだけじゃなくてモーションブラーも増強されるせいでうやってなっちゃうんですよね。
You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then? I see. My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
なんかしんみり系の話なのにめっちゃチョコボの声が耳元でする。
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
まだもうお金持ちだね。
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks. The Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Otto mentioned the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will.
疲れた時はちゃんと休んで明日明後日にしっかりやる。そう。FF16 でやるとか、マダムに、であるとか、まあね、明日できる。丘の上の、あんな場所か。
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door.
隠し通路だ。